Y'all remember Shaquill Griffin? Shaquill Griffin that played for the Seattle Seahawks, and then he got traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now he's a free agent. I'm going to talk about him, man, and talk about how, hey, listen, might be a good free agent pickup that we may be able to get for the low. Now, he does have some issues with injuries. I know last season he only played 5 games, and one of the injuries was a back injury. He kind of suffered a couple injuries, only played 5 games, and the back injury that he had, it required surgery. But one thing about his play, man, if he is 100% or let's just say 95%, I think this is a guy that you can bring in, 6-year veteran. We talking 6 foot, 200 pounds. Like, this dude has the size on him, and he's aggressive, man. That's what he's known as. He's always been known as that aggressive cornerback. You know, you watch his tape, and I'm going to tell you right now, he's always trying to punch at the ball. He's just one of those guys, you know, one of those irritating guys for a wide receiver because he has a really good jam off the line. Like, just one of those irritating dudes to go up against, man, because you know he gonna give you a battle every single time. Now, that's the type of player that I feel like the Vikings need to add to their roster. I look at our cornerback room, and our cornerback room, bruh, is pretty young. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty young. Now, we added Byron Murphy. You know, we got the guy from the Patriots, you know, Joe Juwan. We gonna see what happens with them. But, I mean, honestly, you can never have enough. Now, y'all know I did a video talking about the slot receiver, the slot cornerback, that we need to focus on that. We need to get somebody there that has a certain skill set, somebody that has a name for themselves instead of just trying to bring in guys and it's just a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to really bring somebody in there that locks that position down, that we can sign to a 3-4 year contract. Somebody that proves that in that position would do the Vikings so much justice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really would. It would do the Vikings so much justice. But let's talk about Griffin's overview. This is when he got drafted. Griffin plays the game with aggressive tilt, both in coverage and his run support. Griffin has good ball skills with a closing burst to challenge throws, but his anticipation is just average, and he may not be able to play off receivers and still be as effective with his ball production. Because he lacks long speed but is an effective tackler, he could be targeted by a defense favoring cover 2 coverage. All right, so this is the thing, man. I think he would be a good fit for Brian Flores. Now, the main thing, like I said before, though, is his injuries. We have to make sure that he's 100%, at least 95%, and can feel like he can get to 100%. Because if not, man, it's not worth picking this guy up because it'll just be wasted. But I think about Shaquill Griffin, and I think about how good he was. We've played him a couple times as Minnesota Vikings fans. We've watched us play him in Seattle, and he tends to lock down receivers, man. Like, he always has a good game, and the one thing, too, is his energy, man. He always has that certain energy on the field that I'm looking for, that grit, man, that, you know, you punch a ball out, you standing over the receiver and letting them know you in the building tonight. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we need. Y'all know I'm always calling for those type of aggressive players because I think it makes a difference out on the field, man. You got to have that lion heart, man. All that, you know, out there just doing your job and you just here working today on a Sunday, man. Nah, man, have the passion. The passion matters to me. Okay, let's talk about it. Griffin, he's 27. He signed a 3-year deal, $40 million deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2021 offseason and started all 19 games he played with the franchise. Griffin was limited to just 5 games last season after dealing with various injuries, including back injury that ultimately required surgery. So that's the main thing right there. I guess that's something that Kwesi and them would have to look into to make sure that he can come back and be productive. But, hey, again, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Shaquill Griffin, man. I think this is a, you know, kind of a top-tier name when it comes to free agents that are still available that can bring some value to the team, whether it's getting these younger players up to speed, helping these younger players out, letting them know the ropes, because we got to make sure we don't go back to 2020 when we threw, rest in peace, Jeff Gladney and Cameron Dantzler out there as rookies. Although we had a good team built around them, our cornerbacks let us down all season for the most part because they were young and they didn't have the experience. I think we should bring in some more experience if we can get it for the right price to help this defense out. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about Shaquill Griffin. Drop it down in the comments. Hey, appreciate everybody that tapped in last night. It was fun. Hey, it's still all love with ECG. Y'all know that. It's entertaining over here at Triple P, man. Hey, listen, I'm not the film guy. They are, and it's still that way. You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all go check them out when you get a chance. But yeah, man, appreciate all y'all, and I promise your hats are on the way. Don't worry. I got everybody's email. I got everybody's text. I'm going to be sending the hats out. You Viking gang now, man. Viking lifestyle. There's only one lifestyle, baby. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.